Today, I closed out the rest of my UAMY shares in both my public fund that I run with my Discord and my private fund. Both of those together was a combined $52,000 in profits, right around 100% return on investment for both of them. And in this video, we're going to explain why I did this, because both of my long-term and short-term models are still bullish, but I decided to take profit anyway. Now, I posted about this setup all the way back here in December. At the time, the stock was trading right around $5, I think $5.90, and then ended up pushing up to about $6 to $7. And you can see that my initial entry on both of these positions within the smaller account was about $5.10. And then within my larger account was also right around $5.13 for that initial price, or the initial buying that I ended up doing. Now, the reason that I ended up taking this position in the first place is because we had both pieces of our criteria met in order to take a position. The other thing that I want you to understand before we get deep into this analysis is that I did not just take one entry and one exit. You can see that my selling was actually done over the past couple of months. My initial buy was back here on 12/31 within this fund when I rebalanced my portfolio going into the end of the year. Then I ended up selling some of it, about 2,000 shares or 20% of that position, back in January at $11.13. I ended up selling 2,200 more shares back here on 3/9 at $9.14. And then I ended up selling even more, or the rest of my shares today, at about $10.29. Now, the reason that I ended up taking the trade, and then we'll talk about why I closed it, is because, as we said before, both aspects of our trading strategies were currently long. Now, I run two systems. One is a long-term system that basically looks for bull cycles or bull markets. This indicator is predominantly based off of the monthly BX trender, which is this indicator at the bottom of your screen. If you've been watching my content or following me for a while now, you know that essentially this indicator is one of the strongest indicators that I like to use. And it's essentially my first principle when I'm looking to take a trade. If a stock is in a bull cycle and we have buying pressure on this indicator, I am going to look for a potential entry point. Now, of course, we don't want to be buying, up here when a stock is extremely overvalued. We really want to be buying when price is pulling back into some support level or some level of discount. Now, that discount level is normally found by using the THT bands or the market bias indicator. The link to the market bias and this BX trender are going to be with all of our free courses down in the description. And I have updated versions of these indicators and courses coming for free at the end of this month. Now, what this indicator does is it shows us what the current trend is currently sitting at. And so what we want, as we said before, is the monthly BX trender to be green, and we want to see the trend to be green. That is what fires my long-term indicator. And when I turn this long-term model on, you'll see that it essentially breaks down when both of those pieces of criteria are met. And these shaded green levels are not going to be perfect, right? There's sometimes where we'll just get sideways movement or even losses, but overall, this is going to be one of the most ideal times for us to be trading any stock. Now, at the time, going back into December, price was pulling back into this support level. Now, this support level here is called your fair value band or your market bias, depending which version of the indicator that you're running. And this level is important because you'll see on your chart here that essentially anytime price pulls back in these levels, it means that you're getting a discount. And so what I want you to think about going forward when you're looking at any stock, I want you to ask the question, am I buying in a bull cycle? Yes, we were. And am I getting in at a discount? At the time, back here in December, you can see that we were most certainly getting in under both of those pieces of criteria. Now, the second thing that my short-term indicator looks for is to see when price is breaking out from that support level. So what this is normally looking to do is to walk away from a position if we start to get into these overvalued ranges. So for instance, this yellow line here and this red line here, these represent overbought territory. So in most cases, when we're trading in this level, this is going to be considered overbought or a premium market. This is why I initially took some off the table up here back in January when we were trading at $11, because right around this range, we're trading at a very overbought and overpriced level. Now, the unfortunate thing that happened here is my expectation was maybe we'd continue to track our way up, and as price continued to move its way up, I would actually be able to get out of the position further and further to the upside. And that didn't happen, right? The one thing I want you guys to understand is that no matter what system you're trading, even a system that right here could make you 5,000% on this stock over the past 25 years, it's not going to be perfect, right? Nothing is going to play out to absolute perfection. And within a single week, UAMY shit the bed 38%. And that's why I wasn't able to get out of the rest of my position. And so I just continued to hold because both of my pieces of criteria were met. Price had ended up pulling back down to test that support level. And since then, price has now bounced another 49%. So as you can see at this point, we are still meeting both pieces of criteria. But there's a very specific reason as to why I walked away from this position. And the main reason is number one, because I need to get more capital together in order to deploy this into other positions. One of the things that I don't really talk too much about here on X and YouTube, and it's done a lot more behind closed doors in my Discord, is how I manage my fund. So essentially, I take all of the stocks in the market that are meeting this criteria, and then I will take all of those positions and equally weight it across my fund. So let's say there's 50 stocks that are meeting criteria. And let's say that I have a $100,000 portfolio in this example. Each position will be worth about $2,000 because I have no idea which ones are going to be the winners and which ones are going to be the losers. Now, the problem with that is that this situation here with UAMY has taken like 90 days. Now, 90 days to make a 100% profit, I'm totally on board with that and I'm totally okay. But I have so many positions that are meeting criteria right now that what I really need is more capital. So what I want to do is take money out of this trade, reduce risk, because this is such a volatile name. It could drop 30% back down to support in a week. We've seen it before, and just rotate that money into something safer. And so that's the main reason why I ended up doing that. I think it's just a pretty good time to walk away at this point and just reduce a lot of the risk. However, my system is still bullish. And so I run the issue, since I didn't necessarily stick to the system to exit this position, that price just continues to run. However, I'm okay with that, right? When I look at the market or when I look at any type of trade that I'm currently setting up with, I always ask myself, which would you be more upset about? Would I be more upset about leaving money on the table at this point? Or would I be more upset that I didn't rotate it into something else and it pulls back to $7? So at this point, I'm very happy. The other thing too is that so far this year, I'm red, right? The first 2.5 months of this year across all of my funds, I am down. So I'm down in total about 2% realized. Unrealized is close to like 5%, but I want to free up capital and just remove risk in general. We understand that there are going to be a ton of losing months and losing quarters. That's going to happen. There's real no way around that, right? And within my career, there've been plenty of times that has happened. But if I can reduce a little bit of risk by getting out of something that's as volatile as UAMY and rotate that into something else that's a little bit safer, that's also meeting my criteria, I'm more than happy to do that. I hope this video helped, guys. Link to all of the courses and all of our indicators are down in the description in the course library. They are all in sequential order and they're all free. I'll see you guys next time.